What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner, and welcome back for episode 17. And today's episode, we're going to be selling this fucking dairy special, because last episode, as you guys saw, it wasn't performing the way I wanted it to. I was really hoping that it would go above and beyond my expectations, but it just really didn't. It's just too heavy of a truck, and it's just not really performing like the Zix does. The Mastodon over here is also a heavy truck. It does weigh a lot, but it also has the power and the capability to make up for that. This wasn't really able to do that, and I just think it's not that optimal. So we're going to retain this, and we're going to sell this goodbye. And in its place, look, this thing right here. This is the AZOV 64131. There's a lot of other things we could get, like the ball. That's $181,000. I mean, I don't have any of the upgrades for this thing either. I mean, I have tires, but I mean, we need to, yeah. But yeah, there's a bunch of other trucks, like the Karis Bandit. I mean, this thing is good, but a bit top heavy. We have the Kolob, but that's very specialized. We have a lot of other things, but for the meantime, I've got my focus on this thing, the AZOV 64131. So we're gonna. This thing has got a A- power to weight, an A of durability, and a B+ of fuel consumption, and a fuel capacity of 350. Stock suspension. It comes with all-terrain 47-inch tires, diff lock, and all-wheel drive are always on. For this thing, it's supposed to. It is more than meets the eye. It's really fuel efficient. A lot of people say that it's probably like one of the best stock trucks in the game, and you know, it's surprisingly cheap, you know. But also I have all the upgrades for it. Well, not all of them, but I've got what I want for this thing. So anyway, we're gonna buy it. We're gonna stop mucking around, and here it is. So without any further ado, let's hop into comments that some customizations. Now there is engine upgrades you can get for this thing. You do want this one. This is the one you want to get. It takes you from an A- to A without affecting your fuel consumption. And the fuel consumption in this thing is really good. The diff lock and all drive always on really helps it as well. It's kind of like a set it and forget it thing. But this thing is an absolute train. It really is good, and it is good. So we have no engine upgrades for it. Hopefully we can find this one, because this is the one we want to find. Gearbox, we have a fine-tuned gearbox. I'm not going to do it. It's not really worth it. I mean, real quick, we don't really need the low gears though. I forgot. When you have diff lock, you don't need the low gears. Alright. Suspension, we have no suspension. Tires, we have the mud trains here. These are the ones we want to get. I do like the look of these. And these. I feel like, actually no, these are pretty beefy mud tires. You've also got some other mud tires here, and then you've got chains. But these are the tires we're going to want to equip to give us a lot of traction. We want the advanced medium winch. We got a spare wheel. The snorkel. Let's put the flat cap snorkel on there. Now the add-ons. We're going to want this one with the crane. All right. Now visuals. We want to do. Yep. We'll do the visor. I want to uninstall the guards to give us a bit more suspension travel and flex. Bumpers, don't have access to any of these bumpers so far, but we have this little like nudge bar type thing. I mean, if anything, that's just gonna take down our approach angle, but you know, why not? Let's go for it. It'll protect it at the same time. We've got all of these things. Yeah, we'll put some parking lots on there, and yeah, we'll put some horns on there. Don't really need the aircon. We got the wedge cap snorkel. Exhaust. I'm gonna want to do that. That looks pretty cool. The OHS rims too. We have a couple of special DLC. We have this DLC wrap on it. That's pretty cool. That one's okay. Let's see what other two-tones we have down here. We have this, the classic red and yellow, the blue and yellow, or the green and yellow, and the green and white. We have the tan. Could go for like a black, like a. I tell you, I don't mind this one. This one looks pretty cool. I like that. Alright, and of course we got to put beans on the dash. With the golden leaf. No stickers. Yep, let's put the off-road sticker on there. Alright. And this is our brand new truck. Now this thing will be much better than that dairy. I just know from experience. So without any further ado, I don't want to be beating around the bush any longer, so let's hop out, change to the afternoon. And we've got our first contract set up here. In the top right you can see it's called Dirty Deeds. So we need to deliver 2 oil barrels to the factory, 1 oil barrel to the village, and 1 oil barrel to the farm. Now I had a little bit of a look before this episode. The way we're going to do this, we're going to bring 3 oil barrels to the village and the factory. The factory is the one that needs 2, so we'll load that up, and then with the crane we'll put 1 on top and drop it off at the village. And then what we'll do is we'll cover back to the garage, load it up here, and then we can just take the main road all the way to the farm. And that is the way we're going to do it. So without any further ado, let's start this thing up. Got our twin steer axles at the front there. Alright, I'm excited. And I can already tell that this thing just, I don't know what it is, but you can tell when a vehicle feels lighter and heavier. The dairy felt really heavy. This thing feels a bit more on its feet, and I don't know, it just feels more, it just feels better in general. It was either going to be this or that dairy special in the last one, but I wanted to give that dairy a go, like I said. But nah. So I'm excited to have this thing in the fleet. I know it's a really good truck, and I'm excited to start running some missions with it. We'll have to deliver that fuel semi-trailer off a bit later on, but I've got a couple of contracts that we need to get done. So we want 2 oil barrels, then 1 on the platform, so we're going to activate our crane. Okay, let's lift it up. I know I probably should have activated my anchors, but I'm not too worried. Oil barrels aren't that heavy, so come on, lift it up. Alright, there we go. Alright, bring it back around. Let's just turn it. Alright, like that. And now we'll pin it. Now we'll pin it down with the crane. We'll extend it a bit, like that. Alright. Alright. That looks good. A bit high, but you know, if it ends up falling off, we can always just reapply it. Alright. Now we're going to want to put our beacons on for good luck. And the way we want to go is, we want to go to the village and the factory. Kind of the same route that we did in the last episode then. Except we're going to be recovering back for the 3rd part. So we want to come up here. We want to take a left or a right. Well, I think, honestly, I think we just come up the normal way. If we just come up the normal way through the roads here, I mean, it's not directly there, but I think in the long run it'll just be overall quicker. And then we can just cut through here to the village, and then the factory, and then we can recover back to the garage and do the same thing, come up all this main road and drop it off at the farm. We can pick up some fuel too on the way there. Alright, sounds good to me. Alright, let's get to work. Looks good. I like the paint job on it. We got those, don't know what those are on the top there, kind of like birds, like a firebird or something like that. I'm not too sure. Okay, it is a slow truck, but it definitely it feels different. Like the dairy was slow, but this feels like a different type of slow. Like slow, but it's still quick and agile at the same time. Oh god. So I'm excited. I think she'll do well. We got a bit of a trip ahead of us, so I reckon we'll just hit the time lapse until we hit the off-road section. Alright fellas, we're about to take our left-hand turn to get to our first little off-road part, so we'll see how this truck handles it. We'll see if we'll be able to stay in 4th gear. These mud tyres should be able to make pretty light work of it. Looks to be doing well so far. Do I want to be going around or straight through? Straight through. We'll go the middle path. I'm not too worried. Just gonna make sure not to get past in on any rocks. I mean, just look down there in our bottom left. Look how good our fuel economy is, bro. We're not going above 9. Like that. Like this thing is just infinitely better. Slow but consistent. Slow but overall faster. So I think she's gonna fit right in at home. Our garage. Got a trailer here, might just want to discover that. Do you think I'll be able to get through there, or will these tyres bug me out? Are these tyres solid, or the tyres are solid? Okay, you might just have to go around. They would have done that on purpose. I mean, the turning circle on this isn't that great either, but it's got plenty more positives. God, I'm so tempted. Oh, this is a bad idea. But gotta have a bit of fun. See? Just like that. See? Oh my god. Oh good. Let's just run over this fence because we can. Alright, and we'll continue this way, correct? Yep, we want to go through and follow that road all the way around. Those oil barrels have kind of shifted off to the right there a bit, but you know, I'm not too worried. If they end up falling off, we'll just load it back on again. So we'll see how far we can take it. I mean, high gear in this thing is actually pretty slow, so I think auto is always going to be the go. Set and forget truck. That's what this pretty much is. Just set it and forget it. Put in auto, don't worry about it. Just let the truck do the rest of the work. Alright. So look at the inside here. We've got 3 wipers. We've got bins nodding up and down. Got a little bed back there. Got our little diff lock switches and stuff like that. And we'll just follow the road all the way around. Being able to get the mud tyres on this thing is absolutely incredible. Definitely helps. It's why I kind of grinded a lot in Michigan and Alaska. So Alaska especially, I wanted to get as much contract as... Ooh, that is not my favourite position. Didn't like that situation. So that's what I mean. That's what Rush is pretty much all about. Just unexpected little areas like that. But, I mean, this thing definitely, like, I mean, her engine's up there at the top, so a lot of her weight's up high. So you do want to be kind of careful where you stick the nose of this thing. Alright, there's our drop off zone right there. Looks like we made it the first one without any dramas. Hopefully the next two are the same story. Alright, come off to the side here. Actually, I'm going to want to go in there and bloody punch a lot of those pumpkins. Alright, now what we got to do is we're going to want to just like that. Now we can just restore the crane. Now, I want to come in here real quick and punch, just destroy a lot of these pumpkins, because there is an achievement for that. And also it's always a bit of fun. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pumpkin. Pumpkins. Gotta pop all the pumpkins. There's one on the left we missed, but we'll come back for it, don't you worry. Satisfying. Sorry farm, I'm just trying to get out of here. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is probably his business I'm ruining right now. I'm so sorry, I'm really trying to be careful. It's really quite hard. That'll do. We'll grab this last one on the right here and these last two. There's one in the middle there, I can't let that one slide. Yeah, there we go. We got every last one. Yummy, yummy pumpkins. Looks like no one's carving pumpkins for Halloween this year, because we got a pumpkin stuck in our wheel. That's right. We'll let it take along. I like pumpkins. Alright, now what's the best way to get there? Right there. Just follow the road. Alright, sounds good to me. Is that pumpkin still there? We'll check on it. Check on it to make sure that she's still hanging around. Oh, it's gone. Oh, that's a shame. Can you see it? Doesn't look like it. Get on the wood. I mean, look at Russia. Like they just lay a bunch of logs across the crossing here, and they call that a bridge. To be fair though, it does work, so can't be too mad. I want to shift it back to the afternoon here. Get some good daylight. The only downside about this thing is that you can't really do the crane, cycle bed and trailer combo, because I mean look at that overhang there. It's quite bad. I mean that pretty much that one cargo, that one pallet of oil that's hanging on completely. So I suppose we're not snapping any welds, because there'd be a fair bit of weight. Oh. Yeah, I'm talking about in IRL. I guess it's alright. Yeah, that'd be pretty strong. Alright, we're going to want to drop these two off at the factory. 1, 2, and just like that. Now we want to recover, leave the garage, go pick up some more oil, and then we will, to be honest, I don't think we want to use the AZOV for this, because since we're travelling along there, we kind of want to be fast. Don't worry, we'll use this thing again. But for now, I think just using the Tag is going to be a lot quicker. I want to use that AZOV, but you know, I also want to be efficient. This thing is just quite a bit quicker. And since we're on main roads and we're not really doing anything that exciting for this one, I think it's just going to be better. Don't worry, we'll be switching back to it for the next contract after this. We're going to be using that seismic vibrator module, so that's exciting. We go do that, and then we've got to do something else, and that'll allow us to be able to open up the map to the quarry. I think is the next map from here. So we got to make sure we get that done. Another thing of oil. There we go. Let's turn this thing around. Thing does have a bit of a better turning circle. I do like the interior in this thing too. Got all your big buttons and switches and stuff. Feels like a men's playground in here. Alright. Not too exciting. It's just the main roads all the way there. Nothing you haven't seen before with this truck either. So we'll hit it with the time lapse, eh? Okay, we've got a big mud flat section over here, so we'll see how this thing does along here. It's mostly paved roads, but now it's time to get some mud in these rims. Time to get these tyres down and dirty. We do need to get to Zimdegorst to find that 8-wheeled monster in the lift kit for this thing, because I know it's there. It's in the top right hand corner, so where the factory is. I gotta get it back over on the tar over there. Alright, there we go. Back on the tar, back on the paved roads, and now we're back off the paved roads again. That's just great. Alright, do we want to go left here? No, we just want to continue straight. We'll head back on the paved roads, and that'll bring us around all the way to the factory. Come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, kick her into 4th gear, and we'll get there. Like I said, I wanted to use this thing because it's just a lot quicker on the paved roads. That's what we were doing more of. If it was more off-road technical kind of stuff, I would have used the AZOV, obviously, because this is the video about that. But you know, I want to try to get this stuff done as quickly as possible, because I would fill up, but after I do this, I'm just going to recover this thing because I don't need it. We just want to. Actually, you know what? I can beeline it. Let's beeline it. Why not? Make it a bit quicker. So it's just over here. No biggie. And just like that. Alright, let's drop this off, and there we go. Contract completed. Dirty deeds. My dear driver, you keep this up, we will become very good friends. Well, thank you, bro. I'd like to become friends with you too. For that we get 560 stars and 5,750 bucks. That pays pretty well. Anyway, so we're just going to stop this engine, because I've decided let's leave this here, just in case we need it. Just in case we get in a bit of trouble with our AZOV. That way we don't have to drive all the way out to where it is. We can kind of have that there, just in case we need it. Alright, so the next contract we're going to be doing is geological exploration. Now this requires us to have the seismic vibrator. And we have to go to 3 points of the map, the north, the south, and the west. And basically we're just trying to scan the ground for oil, potential oil in the ground. So we're going to activate this. We're going to go to our customization here, and we're going to put on the seismic vibrator. That costs us 0 buckaroos, so that's good. Righto. Alright, let's hop out and have a look at this thing. What a setup. Alright, let's head off, and the first one from memory is rough like here. I think roughly it's around like right there. Oh, that's 900, that's 1,000 meters, so if we like this, 991, 982, 988, 986. I reckon I'm right on the money there. I reckon I'm right on the money. Alright, we got this new thing on here, so we're gonna get this going. to make sure I turn on my beacons for good luck. It's too bad the one on the trailer there doesn't, I mean on the module there doesn't really work. That's all good. Alright. Slowly but surely we will make it to the destination. As you guys can see there in the top right, the numbers go down as you go, so it's kind of like a, what would be the right name? Like kind of like a mini game within the game, if that makes sense. So you've got to kind of go left and right, figure out which way the numbers go down faster. If the numbers go down faster, obviously you'll be going in the, well, more in the right direction. If it starts going slower, that means you're not really on point. But you just get a rough idea. As long as that number's going down, then you should be okay. We're doing the north first, and then a little bit south. The south and the west are quite close to each other, to be fair. So I doubt they'd be too far apart. But from memory, I remember where the second one is. I remember where the first one is, obviously, and the third one I'd have to look on the map. But we'll, oh, hang on, I wanted to. No, no, that's up here. Sorry, the turn off was up here. I thought I went past it. I thought that was it right there for some reason. Nope, the turn off's right here. Remember when we first came out here in Russia? We tipped over that burlap on that little fucking bump. Yeah, that thing was not the go. We've had two shocking trucks so far for this map. But this AZOV is the right choice. I know this from experience, so I can 100% have confidence in it. There is things you gotta watch out for though. You can tip this thing. This is quite stable. It's more surprisingly stable than you would originally think. But that doesn't mean that it's flawless. You've still got to be careful. This thing will tip over, and once it starts tipping over, it'll go quite quickly. So we definitely just want to make sure we make sure where we step, where we drive. We're not driving anything that could potentially flip us over or cause any other disaster. But as long as we avoid all that stuff, we should be fine. Let's keep going. We got this little bridge here that's always been a bit sketchy, so you just want to come out a bit wide, that way you can get on this a bit more straight. Don't want to get our tyres stuck down in there. We've got this off-cambered bridge, which is always a bit sketch, but you know, as long as you go on this right, you know, you should be fine. Alright, we want to going high will be better. I reckon we'll be on the money. This thing just chokes through that. Put it back on auto and just let this thing cook up. Maybe put it in high. I mean, this thing doesn't really go above. Oh, I'm installing it. That's alright. Having the diff lock always on is a game changer, dude. It's a must-have for Russia and the maps further going on. So I'm glad we have it. Now, as soon as we get to about 150 meters, you'll notice. I mean, you'll see in a second. 146, 142, 141, 130. She likes this direction. As soon as we hit 150, watch this. Ready? Alright, you see that? It's starting to beep. So that, I mean, the beep doesn't really mean anything. It just tells you that you're getting close. It's kind of just like a radar type thing. Alright, do you reckon I'm on the money? I reckon that point will be exactly where we need to scan. I mean, it's pretty much you have to be within 20 meters of, like, there's kind of like 20-meter diameter where you need to be. Alright. Ah, damn. I'm not. It's up here a bit more. It's roughly here. Oh, there we go. Alright. Why won't it let me? I should have a... Why? Why is it doing that? Why won't it let me scan? What? Why won't it let me scan? Hang on. Search and scan the North Point. What? I should be able to... What the f... Why won't it let me do it? Oh, wow, okay. Alright, we got the first part done. That was a bit weird, I don't know why I was doing that, but... Alright, now the next part, we want to go to the south. So this is north. South is down there. West is going to be our next one, and I think from memory, west, this one was up in here. From memory. We have to come along here, we go down through here, and then there's a little path through the trees, like through here, and then I think it was around right here. From memory. That looks about right. Alright. Let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so we're gonna want to go back there. So the best way to do it will be just to come down through here, go down through there, beeline that section, skip across, and it's up there. I mean, we may as well just come up here, grab fuel, just because. Come down there, and if we're going there, it'll be better to recover it at the garage. Oh, hang on, this is not north. Alright, this is... Okay, south is down here, so... I mean... West... I mean... So, yeah, I mean, yeah, so we'll go and refuel, just in case, and then we'll... What we'll do is we'll continue along this road here. And come through here, come through there, and then we'll try and beeline up through to here, and I reckon right there is how we get through the trees, like that, and then we'll find it from there. Alright, let's get into it. Let's put this thing in reverse, chuck it around. Yeah, I thought it used to be when you get within a 20-meter radius, you can just scan the point. But I think they have to get it pinpoint now, or maybe that was always the case. I thought, I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've done this. Ow! That one hurt. Let's just go straight down here. I mean, like this thing's just performing way better than that Dairy Special. So it's a definite upgrade. Alright, we're just gonna go straight down through here. I've flipped here before. I remember. I flipped right there. Once upon a time. It's funny the things I can remember, but I can't remember what 2 plus 2 is. I think it was what, like 3? Maybe might have been 4. I think it is 4. Not too sure. I think 2 plus 2 is. I think 2 plus 2 is 4. It's a nice one. Got a little scout out there. Is that a scout? No, it's a truck. It's that flat nose thing. Not a fan of that. Definitely not as good as this thing. I mean, to be fair, I mean, that Mastodon is the best thing in my garage. Like, it's 10 times better than this thing. Well, I wouldn't say it's 10 times better, but it is better. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a bit quicker. It's more capable. I think, well, when I say more capable, it'll be able to go through deeper stuff. It's more stable. So, I'd say maybe, yeah, it's better. I wonder if that thing can fit this. I don't think it can because it's too wide, and when you saw before how these things kind of extend out and they shake the ground, I think that the Mastodon's too wide. It wouldn't be able to reach out, so it might not be an add-on for it. But yeah, the Mastodon is still like the best thing in our garage by far. But you know, just trying to mix things up a bit. You know, for certain things like different trucks, I mean, like for stuff like this truck's fine. You don't need to use the Mastodon for stuff like that. It's just not really worth it. I mean, do you see that? We only been through 58 litres of fuel so far. I mean, this thing's absolutely awesome. Absolutely so dependable. I mean, this is the best truck for stuff like this. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight down. And then hopefully I can just angle myself straight back up. Go stall. Alright, there we go. We are quite high up in this thing. I like it though. She performs well. So ooh, this looks nasty. That's right. She can crawl through it. Let those tires dig in, and then watch her go. Just like that. Having diff locks always on is just absolutely incredible. It's so incredibly worth it. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, watch out. Don't flip myself over, so let's just steer to the right here. Ooh. Okay. We'll be fine, we won't tip over. We're resting up against that bank, so we'll come back over, so we're just gonna make sure. Yep, there we go. Okay. We went a bit far there, but you know, this thing handled it. This stuff's pretty nasty, pretty deep. It's going halfway up the tyres there, so I mean those back tyres are almost completely submerged. This thing, having the mud tyres on this thing, it just absolutely chugs through. Capability. Alright, I'm just going to want to beeline this, so I'm going to want to go right. And we'll kind of just follow this through. This looks like it'll get pretty bad. Oh, don't flip over. Yeah, this stuff's pretty bad. This is the... Oh, wow. Okay, this stuff's really, really bad. Winch. Yeah, that stuff's real deep. See, stuff like this is where the Mastodon would absolutely just it wouldn't even slow down going through this stuff. I mean, these are what, I think 49-inch tires. I mean, the Mastodon's got 61s. Like, it's wow. Okay, this mud's really bad. We're gonna get back onto that dry stuff, which I think we're on right now. Yeah, that mud's pretty bad. Good to know. Only 340 meters away from this next search point. So let's get up this hill. This mud's here's pretty bad. It's quite soft. We just put it in high, it'll get up this hill. just like that. Easy done. Alright. Go through this little path. This looks like it gets a little bit steep, so we'll make sure we stay close to the trees just in case we start to tip over. Looks like we're okay. Okay, looks like that's where we want to skimmy through the trees. We're in 150. We are within 150 meters. Squeeze through these trees here. Oh, that's not good. Tell you what, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna go right. Then we're going to want to go left, and we'll weave through the rest of these trees, and we are out of it. Okay. Alright, we're about 198, 94, 90 likes this direction, so we'll just stay like this. 79, 86, I reckon it's going to want to go 70. Oh yeah, likes this one. Likes this direction, going down by 6. 49, 48, 46. Okay, wants to keep going this direction. 42, 40, 37, 35, 33, 30, 28, 26. Okay, we got stumps we've got to worry about. 24. Oh, there we go. Alright, scan and search to the point. Alright, there we go. One more to go. Alright, now we've got to search the south point. So this is facing north. South is going to be all the way down here. You know what? I know where it is. It's over here. I remember, yeah, it's up in here. Yeah. Because we put a marker. Yeah, okay, it's over there. So it'll be quicker to recover to the garage and then go straight down there. So we're going to go to the afternoon. We'll just go straight down here like that, and then it's right there. I remember there was the bridge, and then you take a left, so we get to here and then we'll follow it from there. Alright, easy done. Let's get this done, and then we've got one more contract to do, and then that will open up the world around us for us to get to the quarry and the other maps, and then the adventure will just begin to start. Alright, let's turn on the beacons for good luck as always, and let's get going. Excuse me. I love how they've just like whacked slabs down. Like these Russians are like, oh, we don't care about roads, we'll just chuck some slabs down, that'll be good enough. So what's good enough? You have a good enough truck for it. I'm trying to think if there's another truck I want to use in the next episode. Not too sure. I might have a little bit of a gaze. For now, I think we've got a good fleet for the time being. The Dan is something that I do want to get. That's a really stable truck, and it's got really good power. And I think we picked that up in. Is that in Zimnogorsk? No, that's not in Zimnogorsk. It's in. I think it's in. That one's in Quarry. We need to bring some fuel and repair parts. I remember that. So. Oh, you know what? I missed the turn. Shit, I went the wrong way. Okay, all good. Well, it's an easy correction. We'll just go straight down. Okay, we're stuck on that rear bumper. That's all good. We'll just go straight down. Hopefully we won't flip right here. hopefully. Yep, all good. And I'm gonna go down here. This will flip me, but if I just catch myself with a winch, like that, like that, I'll be fine. Why am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on that log. That's not like I knew I was gonna flip there. That's why I just got myself ready with the winch, caught myself at the tree, then swing to the next tree, and all good. Easy corrections. See, stuff like that. Okay, alright, we're back on course. And now we've just got to head to that bridge, which is just following all this road all the way along to right there. Gotta go past the sawmill. We did this trip in the last episode with our dairy, so I guess we'll get to see if this thing outperforms it. We do know there's that real deep muddy section up there. That's got that real deep right hand side drop off. This thing's just so much more fuel efficient. Like, it's actually incredible. Fuel efficiency is key, especially in Russia. You want to be able to get to many places and still have a lot of fuel. Still got our tyre tracks from the last episode. Come on, come on. There we go. Slowly and steady. Come on. Now this is the part where that real muddy section is. I'm not going to go in that. I'm not going to drop myself in that right hand hole. There's just no need to. I can just stay to the right. I mean, ideally, I mean, the right thing to do is just to do this. Just to avoid all that. No point risking getting stuck or potentially flipping over, especially in there. So yeah, do I want to go? No, I just want to stay left. Let's just stay left. Yeah, there's no point in putting myself in that. It's gonna take more time, more risk. There's no need to take it. It may be more exciting, but is it really worth it? That's when you've got to ask yourself, is it really worth it? And I say no. Especially after what happened to me in the last episode. Fucking that shit was so annoying. What is that? Is that a Don 71 out there? Maybe. Well, I'm tired again. So I mean, I'm in filming these at like 8, 9 o'clock. So normally, I got all the shit I do during the day. So I just do this in my downtime before I go to bed. I'll chuck on some Netflix as well when I'm done. Just kind of wind off. And this is how I like to end my day. It kind of helps me just unwind and relax. I mean, it's not relaxing when you run out of fuel twice right next to your end objective. I was going to do a couple of contracts in that episode, but it just took too long. I was just like, no, fuck this. And I was like, that's good for the first episode. Give people a taste of what's to come. So, okay, we want to just stay like this, right? Yep, and this will take us all the way to there. Okie pokey. Well, I reckon we'll just hit it with a quick cut, and I'll see you guys when we're there. Yeah? Alright, fellas, we're here at the bridge. I'm just quickly going to accept the contract for that little task, and we want to turn off to the left here. Alright, it's begun 117, 14, let's just stay like this for now. We'll see how it goes. 91, 89, okay, it's time to slow down. 83, 81, 80, 79, 77, 76. Okay, so we're going back up, so it wants us to go left. Okay. $70, 66, 62. Likes that. Likes this. Alright, beautiful. And that, my friends, is a contract done. Contract completed. Oil recon is a success. Geological exploration. This is exactly what we need. Thank you. We'll send the data onto the fuel company for analysis. Here's your pay. We get 570 stars and 9,950 bucks. That pays us quite handsomely. Okay, now next we want to just recover. And we want to go over here. We've unlocked radioactive fossils. That gives us... Okay, we got to pick up some secure containers. That pays us pretty well. Okay, interesting. But what we want to do is we want to do looking beyond the horizon. Now, this is the one we want to do because this will give us access to the gateways. So this is one we want to do right now. So we need 1 metal beams, which we can get from there, and this is all being dropped off from here. And the service parts we have to get from all the way over there. And then the cargo container we get from here. Yeah, we want to just... Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll come down here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm wrong. We can get the service spare parts here too. So we want to come out, grab a trailer, come up, drop this off, go down there, get one thing of metal beams, delete the trailer, then come back up off here. And then that, my friends, will be that done. So we want to come up here. We want to go to the frame add-ons, just add on a subwoofer bed. We're not going to add the crane because we won't be able to fit a crane and a trailer. Let's go in here. Let's get the sideboard bed trailer right there. Righto. Let's go down here. We'll pick up the cargo container and the 2 service spare parts, and then we'll go drop this off. Go get the metal beams. And then that, my friends, will give us access to whole new places. This is an absolute must-do mission. You can't really progress without doing it. So whether you like it or not, you have to do it. And you have to do geological exploration to unlock this mission. So it kind of piggybacks off each other. It's kind of like a domino effect. You have to do that one, then that one will hit over that one, to then hit that one, then that one, that one, that one, and so forth. ACT, ACT, etc, 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 etc. Alright, we want to come out wide here, so we can turn around. Alright, we'll wait just for a second. Yeah, this thing, not really the biggest fan of a trailer, but right, we'll make it work. Alright, that'll do. Alright, we want the cargo container in here, right? Yep, and then we want the service spare parts to go in the trailer, like that. Alright, and that's over 50% of what we need. And now, after we do this, we're just going to delete the trailer, then go down and grab the metal beams, and then that'll be that. This pays us quite handsomely too, and it's quite simple, not really too hard. Got to turn on the beacons for good luck. Can't forget that. This cargo container will make us quite top heavy, so we do need to be mindful about that. We don't have a crane either to save ourselves if we tip. So yeah. Alright. She looks good. She does it well, and she also looks good while doing it. This is a pretty simple side task too. You're just going to go deliver this to the factory, I think. And that's simple. Stuff to do in your own time. Not really that important, but if you want to make some extra stars, you can. It's getting a bit misty, so we'll put it back in the afternoon. There we go. Get nice clear skies. Saber interactive cargo container, eh? What's in here, eh? The secrets to how they make the game so freaking fun and stressful at the same time. I bet you it is. I mean, that'd be such a bad idea. I've never done it before. What do you guys think? Do you reckon? Oh, do we risk it? Fucking hell. Ah, why do I do this to myself? Like, we could cut up all through here and then turn the left and meet back up there. I kind of want to do it. And you know what? It's so stupid. It's incredibly dumb, but I'll do it. You know, why not? I've never ever done this, like, ever. So I don't know why I've all of a sudden got like a urge to do so. Oh, I'm such an idiot. This is not going to end well. I want you guys to know that right now, so feel free to skip ahead to the good part. I just like to challenge myself though. If you're playing this for the first time, don't do this. Unless it turns out to be a really good shortcut, then yes, do it. But if it turns out to be bad, then do not do it by any means. So far it seems to be pretty simple, but I imagine they're going to add something in here, because they've done this on purpose. I mean, I've never really noticed it before, but you know, maybe I mean, actually, I think this is actually a really good shortcut. But I mean, look, like that stuff's all flat. It's not like divvy like I thought it was going to be. I think I actually found one of the best shortcuts. Damn. I'm actually big brain. Look at this with a trailer. If you're playing along at home, I reckon you should follow this, because it seems to be working quite good. And I'm doing this fully loaded too, so without too much dramas. The stuff isn't soft. Actually, we want to cross over to the left hand side here, and then we'll go straight up there. Oh, don't flip that cargo, don't flip the cargo, please. Oh shit, okay, okay. Before anything happens, that's why you always use sideboard beds. That's why you always use sideboard beds. So if that was a flat trailer, then that stuff would have been gone. But other than that, I mean, this is an absolute cracked shortcut. I mean, it worked out magnificently. It's wide open, not too sketchy. You just gotta be careful. You can't completely relax on it. Like, you're still gonna make sure you don't mess up. And then this links you right back up with the road. Oh, oops, stalling a bit. And then would you look at that? There's the road just up there. How much time do you reckon we just saved doing that? I'm not sure, but hey, it worked out. That's definitely the go-to shortcut from now on every time we need to come up here for something. That's the first time I've ever gone up through there. See, that's why I did it though, because I've done this so many times. Like, it's just like, oh, I've got to switch it up. I've got to do something new. And we did that. Alright, we got to just sell this. Right, now we got to detach the trailer, delete the trailer, yes. Look at that. That's an absolute Epic Games shortcut. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to come all the way down through here. Yeah, we just come down through here. We'll take the same beeline route we did before, and pick up metal beams and come back up the exact same way. That shouldn't take too long. It's not that far of a trip. So I'll do a quick cut, and I'll see you guys when we're at the factory, or I'll see you guys if there's anything interesting or worth putting in the video. I wonder if I'm going to hit a tree. No, I'll see you guys there. Oh, tree. Oh. Here we are. We are at the metal beam site, so we just loaded that. Load it up. What else is here? We have server vehicle spare parts, metal beams, and that's it. Vehicle spare parts and metal beams. Alright, good to know. Alright, we'll do the same trip back. And I'll bring you guys along for the ride. I'm sure you guys saw during that little time lapse there the shortcuts we took going down that mountain. If you use your eyes, you can see little ways to make your trip a bit shorter while also being safe and not too risky that it takes 3 hours longer. How did I end up coming through that way? There's our drop off point right up there. Yawn, 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 yawn. I think this will make us rank 18 as well. I think, maybe, not too sure. I think it'll be very bloody close. But sure as hell, shit hope so. Because the more ranks we get, the more things we get to unlock. Alright, let's put her in high gear. Hopefully she can hold it. Looks like she can. This thing's got pretty good chassis flex too. If you guys know what that means. So basically just like chassis flex is like, you can see like how like the truck and kind of the sidewall bed are kind of moving kind of independently, it looks like. That's the chassis flex, which can help with like off-road performance. Just when it's got good chassis flex, it doesn't make it as rigid, which can help you prevent like rollovers and stuff. It can allow you to have more traction on the ground too with the flex. So yeah, that's pretty much what chassis flex is in a nutshell. Alright, now this was the shortcut I took. I didn't go around, so I mean, those my tyres there or there? I don't know. Anyway, I'll go straight up here. I think this is where I came down. I'm not sure. Looks like the same place. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Do you reckon I can just go straight up? I'm confident in the ability. Just drop it down into first. Right, there we go. Do a quick high shift. Yep, shield grab fourth. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the contract done and completed. Alright, let's unload this, and there we go. Contract completed, looking beyond the horizons. Yes, it worked. At last I have a signal. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Take this. I'll take 710 stars and $6,150. That didn't get us to rank 18 or 17. Was it 17 or 18? I don't know. I'll check when I get back to the garage. I'd be very close though, I think. But anyway, that's that. We'll show the rewards. We get a gate. We get 3 gateways. and I'll show you what they are. As you can see, we got gateway to quarry, and gateway to quarry. There's 3 gateways here, all on the west side. So they're all here on the west side, pretty much on the same path. Alright, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I might see if there's another truck to check out in the next episode. I don't think there is. I mean, I'm really happy with this AZOV, and like everything else we've got, like our Mastodon and our Tigers out here. So we'll recover this. I'm really happy with this, and of course our Lodestar. This is like an awesome scout. I'm still like amazed at how good it is. I can't believe this is the first time I like ever used it. Like, so it's crazy. Like, I'm absolutely blown away by it. But anyway, we got a nice fleet of trucks here now that'll hopefully carry us through for a while until it's time to upgrade to something even better. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.